Yo guys, what's going on? Rob with 421 Media House coming at you again with another deck review. This week I'm going to be reviewing the Drifters deck by Dan and Dave. This came out of the Variety Box. It's the first deck that I'm going to be reviewing out of the Variety Box. I've gotten a lot of different requests for different decks out of that Variety Box, and I'm slowly over the next probably 11-12 weeks going to be reviewing all of them. I have already done a review of the Dan and Dave Private Reserves. I will not be opening the Private Reserves that I have in that box. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel because I will be announcing a giveaway for that deck of cards here in the next little bit. One other kind of interesting project that I've got on the go right now is I'm in the middle of launching a Patreon account. With that, one thing that I'm hoping to do is have a Discord server that's going to be a community. I'm giving the Discord server access to all of my past podcast guests. So there's been a couple of magicians, there's been some really interesting people. They will be hanging out in there, I'll be hanging out in there. So if you guys want access to that, I think it's like $5 a month. Be sure just to pitch. Every little bit helps me out. You know, all the subscriptions, every view, you know, if you guys enjoy what I'm doing, tell your friends about it. Every little bit helps. If there's anything that you want to see from me, be sure to comment below and let me know, because every little bit counts, like I said. Anyway, let's get into the Drifters deck. So as you can see here, the tuck case is pretty interesting. It's a matte blue with like an almost off-white color font. This kind of carries through the entire deck. It says Drifters up here. You can see some floral designs kind of throughout the tuck case. Nice bordering around it there. Very, very detailed. Far From Home, the number 52 here. That's a nice little tribute to the 52 cards in the deck. Born to Roam, so Drifters, they roam. The Journey is the Destination. Buck Twins, a neighborhood studio. All roads lead home. Nice little unique seal from Dan and Dave. The back of the tuck case is the back design of the cards. I really dig the skull design with the arrows and the floral print and stuff like that on it, and the snakes weaving around. Pretty unique deck. So yeah, the bottom of the tuck case here is just some Dan and Dave copy print. Pretty nice tuck case overall. Really kind of defines the reasonable luxury style playing cards. Let's crack these open quickly and take a look and see what we get inside. So we're gonna get the two ad cards. One says Dan and Dave, designed by Neighborhood Studios, and then the Art of Play ad card, of course. If we flip these over quickly, we're just going to take a quick look at that back design again. Like I said, it's the same as the back of the tuck case. So it's got this checkered thin borders, and then inside of that you've got another kind of unique border design around the card. Skull with the arrow going into it. It's got these two snakes here. Pretty cool, interesting back design. Again, you get that off-white color with the back design of these cards, and the blue, which is kind of a theme that's carried throughout the deck. One thing I thought was quite interesting about this is, I mean, the Ace of Spades is definitely the leading ace, but as we go through these cards, you'll notice that the aces are all kind of special. The indices here in the corners are unique, and the pips are unique on these cards, but they're very simple faces. I do enjoy all of the royalty on this deck. They are very unique, very interesting. They look like they're kind of well-traveled people, almost a bit of a Western theme going to the deck. Like I said, the Ace of Spades is definitely the leading ace, but all of the aces do have a very unique design to them. So we run through the rest of the deck here. They're pretty standard. I do dig the indices on these cards. Again, Suicide King, kind of a unique take on the Suicide King there. There's the Ace of Clubs, Jack of Clubs, Queen of Clubs, King of Clubs. There's the fancy Ace of Diamonds. Like I said, I think that it's kind of interesting that they put a bit of an extra level of attention to detail into these. You get that kind of real Western feel from these cards. And then we do have identical jokers that just say Buck, Far From Home, Born to Roam on them. So that's the deck of cards. These are printed on the Art of Play cardstock. That's a fairly common cardstock. We've seen it with used on pretty much everything that Art of Play's released in the last year and a half. We've also seen that particular card stock on the Verts deck. It's starting to become a little bit more popular to see that. These are embossed linoid finish. They are performance coated and they are non-traditionally cut. Overall, I really do enjoy this deck of cards. They're quite nice. They feel good, but I don't think that's anything kind of out of the ordinary, not to be expected from Dan and Dave. They do quite a bit of interesting, unique stuff. Sorry, I'm not feeling kind of 100% today. Just trying to get this deck review done for you guys. Anyway, that's the deck. I'll let you guys get back to doing what you're doing. Before I drop more cards on the floor, while I'm dropping things though, if you guys enjoyed this, be sure to drop me a like on the video, and we will see you guys next week for another deck review. Hopefully I can get the Pokemon Crystal Clear series off the ground. I'm pretty excited about that. It's a pretty unique gaming experience, and like I said, if there's anything that you guys want to see me do, let me know. Right now I've got some time, so I might work on trying to get some tutorial videos done if that's something that people are interested in. I know I get a lot of requests for tutorials, so maybe stay tuned for that. Like I said, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. I'm going to be doing some deck giveaways here shortly. I've got a whole stack of decks that I've previously reviewed if you guys want the open deck. Hopefully I'll be giving those away. So like I said, if there's anything you want to see from me, be sure to comment below, and we'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.